If you are someone who is looking to get into mutual fund industry in capacity as mutual fund distributor, or if you want to join some bank or distribution company as an employee, or in case you want to join any mutual fund company as their employee, then you should watch this video. To get into mutual fund industry, first you need to pass an exam or certification which is called NISM VA Mutual Fund Distribution Module. This is a module created by NISM, that is National Institute of Securities Market, to give you minimum knowledge of mutual fund industry. So in case you are looking to join any of the entities in the capacity to distribute mutual fund product, then you need to qualify that exam. And in this session, I am going to discuss with you how you should prepare for that exam so that you can crack that exam on a flying colors. Hello everyone, I'm Shobhit. I'm a certified financial planner with more than 13 years of experience in financial industry. I have worked for more than decades with reputed mutual fund companies like UTI Mutual Fund and HDFC Mutual Fund across the length and breadth of India. I have worked in North, I have worked in South, I have worked in metro location, I have worked in non-metro location as well. And today I am going to tell you how to crack this exam. I am on a mission to help 1 lakh insurance advisors to diversify their business into mutual fund distribution. And in case you are looking for that kind of support where you can become a modern mutual fund distributor and diversify your business, then I would love you to join my masterclass, which is of 90 minutes. The link to join that masterclass is in the description. Do join me there. Now coming back to the subject. Once we have understood that you need to pass an exam to start your mutual fund distribution in any capacity, either on your own or if you are joining any company, then first what we need to understand is we need to understand the objective of the scheme or the objective of the certification. The objective of the certification is to give you minimum knowledge so that you know how the industry operates, but more importantly, how this vehicle is going to help the investor to whom you are going to advise these schemes. The validity of the certification is for 3 years. After every 3 years, you need to renew your certificates. You know what is the good part? The good part is you can renew your certificates or you can renew your license without again giving the exam. So the good part is you don't have to write the exam again to continue your practice as a distributor of mutual fund products. Just by sitting for continuing professional exam, you can continue or renew your certification for 3 more years. So that is the basic of NISM 5A exam which I thought I will bring to you. Now let us discuss the structure of the exam. What are the modules which you need to look into it and what are the other basic details. So this exam is of 2 hours in which you are going to get 100 questions. You need to obtain 50 marks to qualify this exam. And you know what is the good part? The good part is there is no negative marking. So once you have created your or once you have booked your slot for the exam, then you are going to get access to the PDF copy of the study material which is given to you by NISM. In case you want to study in detail, you can go through that textbook and you are going to get lot of clarity. There will be also one practice session which will be available in your NISM login, through which you can get insights as what kind of questions you can expect. In case you want to know the details and step-by-step procedure as how to create your profile on NISM, how to apply for the exam, how to look for resources, then I have created a free ebook through which you can get all the links and resources to apply for the exam and prepare for the exam. And in case you are going to download that book, I have given a free mock test in link in that book so that you can practice with the latest questions which are available in the market. So please download that book so that you can prepare well. More importantly, it will reduce a lot of your time in preparing for that exam. Or the certification is having 12 chapters. These 12 chapters have different weightages which is given by the NISM. Now, of late, the emphasis of the exam has changed from just knowledge to give the practical knowledge to the distributors so that they can interact and educate their client in a better manner. So to tell you in a nutshell, there are 12 chapters, but the 5 chapters which are having the maximum weightage are on investor services or on how to give the best scheme or the right scheme to the customer and so on and so forth. So those all things you can learn once you download or register for the exam. Now let's come to the most important part of this exam, which is what is the objective of this exam. As I told you, the objective of the exam is to give you a minimum threshold knowledge so that you know how the mutual fund industry operates, how the mutual fund schemes generate return, what are the taxations, how the returns are generated, so on and so forth. But slowly the emphasis or the objective of this exam has changed to a larger extent. Now the objective is not to only educate you on various technicalities of mutual funds. That is one part of the exam. But now the emphasis is more to educate you on the customer side of the mutual fund certification. Now the emphasis is more to bring to your notice as how you need to give the right investment scheme to the customer and not the best investment scheme. Now, most of the time, people are advising based upon the returns which the scheme has given. But there's a huge difference between giving a right investment scheme and giving the best investment scheme. So now the exam emphasis is to educate you more on the right part of it and not on the best part of it. And once you are deciding to join our community by signing up for our Facebook group, then you are going to learn all those intricacies. Please remember, passing the exam is only the first step of yours in mutual fund industry. If you want to build your career in this, if you want to build your business in mutual fund distribution, then I highly recommend that you join my 90 minutes free masterclass where I am going to tell you step-by-step process as how you can become a new age mutual fund advisor, how you can help your client to get into the mutual fund investments in a right manner. So to join my masterclass, the link is in the description. Do join me there to know the various nuances. Other emphasis is more to do with the financial planning. Now, NISM don't want you to just advise a mutual fund scheme for the sake of it. They want you to learn the total process of financial planning, in which investment is only one module. Your financial plan or the financial life and an individual encompasses much more than investment. So you need to look at investment from a holistic point of view, and in that mutual fund will play its own role. The other important thing which they want you to understand and educate the customer is regarding risk profiling, regarding asset allocation. In nutshell, if I can say, the emphasis is more to make you understand the psychology of money. In any investment vehicle, investor is going to make return if he is psychologically supported or emotionally hand-holded. Most of the decisions are made on emotions and not on the logic. That's why whatever vehicle our investor is choosing, he may invest in mutual funds, he may invest in stocks, he may invest in any other vehicle. Whatever good return those vehicles are going to give, but the more important part is they need to continue those investments to get the desired result. And we have often seen that in any investments, the investors are not continuing for a large enough period of time. The returns are generated because you are because of what time you are going to spend in those investments, and not only by timing those investments. So these all intricacies are now imbibed into the certification, so that those who are going to distribute mutual fund products, they are going to get these insights, so that they can also imbibe the same value proposition to the investors. So I hope you got the insight. My emphasis was to just highlight to you what the process you need to follow. Believe me, if you really want to get into the game of mutual fund distribution from either professional point of view or from the business point of view, do join our community. We have a Facebook group. The link is in the description. If you want to learn on first hand basis, we are conducting a master class. You can join it. If you want to do on your own, then we have created an ebook in which we have given a step-by-step process as how you can prepare for the exam and start your own mutual fund distribution business. All the links for the resources is in the description. Do use, because we want to make new age mutual fund distributors. I would love you to join our community by clicking the subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, do give us thumbs up or like button, and whenever platform you are watching this video, I would love to see you in our tribe, so that we can help you in getting into this profession which has just started to grow like anything. Thank you very much for joining in. I had a wonderful time. I am going to see you next time again.